How does an Aquarius man test you? Aquarius is the 11th sign in the Zodiac wheel and is symbolized by the water-bearer. This comes from the myth of the Deucalion flood when the god, Zeus, poured water from heaven into the earth to purify it from man's wickedness. In the same way, Aquarius' planetary ruler is Uranus, which is popularly known as the Awakener. The Aquarius man is the bringer of sudden changes and endings that runs on the vision of a better future for all. The Aquarius man will test you on your outlook in life and independence. He is not the type to settle for the sake of romance. He does not see relationships as the most important aspect in life. He would prefer a partner that has her own aspirations and can keep herself busy. The Aquarius man can seem cold to someone who is emotionally dependent. If you are looking for more in-depth training to truly understand your Aquarius man, to understand what his behaviors mean, what he likes and dislikes, then also check out Aquarius Man Secrets. It's an Aquarius man for dummies, so to speak. You'll find the link in the description below. That said, before we delve into the different ways he tests you, let's get to know him a little. Profile of an Aquarius man. The Aquarius man is purpose-driven, eccentric, and does not want to be categorized. He is stereotyped as a rebel, and there is a reason why. He does not do well with authority figures and does not want to conform to what society thinks of him. He is a free spirit but also remains a rational thinker. He usually puts himself in a position of leadership even without intention. The Aquarius man has trouble expressing his feelings. Though he is considered to be extroverted and friendly, it does not mean he wears his heart on his sleeve. The Aquarius man would rather keep a small circle. He has a hard time admitting he can be wrong. He is an idealist and has a determination that is hard to change. In some forums of the internet, people roast Aquarius as aliens who do not belong in this planet because of their awkwardness. It is weird that they are about contributing to the world but they also appear as distant and detached. It is like they are too collective for the individual and too individualistic to belong to someone. The Aquarius man is an independent sign, and a paradox at it too. Just remember that he can do well whether or not he is in a relationship. For him it is not the end of the world. If you want to lock him down and win his heart, we strongly recommend getting inside his head with a guide like Aquarius Man Secrets. Click the link in the description. 7 ways an Aquarius man will test you. 1. He will test you with his pretentiousness. The Aquarius man is pretentious when it comes to his emotions. He will never admit that he is sensitive. When he gets hurt, he will start to isolate himself from people. He has no problem ghosting people out of the blue. It's not uncommon for those who care about him to worry and get hurt. He prides himself with his originality but actually tries harder when people start noticing. This is actually where his ego is placed. The Aquarius man loves to be seen as original and does not care what other people think. If you do try and tell him what you think, he will just call you a hater, or say you're just jealous. The Aquarius man is one of the most misunderstood signs. He is social but also antisocial. He is the personified word for paradox. The person who decides to love the Aquarius man must love him for who he is. He does not want to be changed and will be turned off by any attempt to control him. 2. He will test you with his stubborn nature. The Aquarius man is a hard-headed sign who is fixed when it comes to his decisions. It's difficult to convince an Aquarius man to change his mind. It is not productive to argue with Aquarius. He believes he's right. This might be an issue when it comes to compromises or trying to communicate in a relationship. Although he tends to get stuck on his ideas. Paradoxically, as an air sign, he is also open-minded. It is possible for them to cooperate provided you are able to give them a well-researched debate, complete with evidence and a logical system to support your claim. The key is to be prepared to have a mental battle when it comes to convincing him. You might even earn his respect. 3. He will test you with his rebelliousness. The Aquarius man is not stereotyped as a rebel for no reason. He is driven to bring a revolution to his cause. A fun fact is that in the elemental table, uranium, which is associated with Aquarius for his planetary ruler, Uranus, is an explosive substance that can potentially destroy. This chemical is used as a component for nuclear fuels. Not to worry, even though he is here to bring changes by destroying the old. He is also associated with the water-bearer in tarot, which is to restore hope and to invest in a vision of the future that is prosperous and abundant. His purpose is to challenge your beliefs. They say when an Aquarius man is in your life, it's like he is evaluating whether or not you are growing from what has already been active in your life. Maybe it's time for a change even if it means that you will be uncomfortable. 4. He will test you with the way he gets angry. Aquarius men are detached. It takes someone special to force them to make an effort and care. They are the type to put anger on the side, not realizing they are planting seeds of resentment. They do get in a habit of exploding out of frustration. This usually comes as a surprise for people. If an Aquarius man explodes on you, it might have meant that this has been bothering him for some time. 5. He will test you with his awkwardness. The Aquarius man is said to be talented, intelligent and clever. But if there's one thing they're lacking is the ability to lie. Give that award to Pisces. Kidding. Seriously, not even likely to lie for the sake of being polite. If an Aquarius man likes you, he can behave awkwardly. Depending on your comfort zone, this can be cute. You might catch him staring at you a lot and make comments about your eyes. He would try to dress more to catch your eye. He might start writing poetry to connect with you, and the most surprising thing here is that he's actually paying attention to you. Adding to that, your Aquarius man might even stutter or become shy. That's a sign that you really have Cupid to back you and answer your prayers. If they feel they've been rejected by you, this might suddenly backfire and cause them to distance themselves instead. 6. He will test you with his condescending behavior. The Aquarius man behaves in a way that seems condescending. He kind of gives the impression that he puts his head up high. He makes people think he is a know-it-all. He can't help but pour out everything he knows about a subject even without you asking. The Aquarius man is definitely an intelligent sign, but they are often convinced that what they say has more value than others. It is not his intention to make people feel invaluable. He is still an air sign after all. This is an element that does not prioritize feelings. They really argue that their case is factual. Because they are a fixed quality, it is like a stone to try and change, but not impossible if you are ready for an exhaustive debate. This can be a source of miscommunication and unnecessary conflict between two people in a relationship. One must understand that if you love an Aquarius man, it is not because he wishes to make anyone feel bad, it is because he is unaware of how he does it. 7. He will test you with his extreme ideals. The Aquarius man is a visionary, which results in his extreme ideals. This then progresses to perfection. He is usually frustrated and depressed when things don't go according to what he has imagined. For the Aquarius man, his opinion can be deeply rooted, and it's expected that you will experience his preachy side. This is actually his passion's outlet. He is so entrenched with what he believes in that he does not realize the social effect of what he's doing. If there is something that turns him on, it has to be mentally stimulating for him. His partner has to be able to keep him interested through deep conversations and complex topics. He is an air sign, and he's always open to exchange ideas. The challenge is not to take offense to an Aquarius man in his passions. He is social but also socially unaware of how people are feeling. He is so lost to the idea that he forgets about the execution and the delivery. If you're realizing you need to know a lot more about how your Aquarius man operates so you don't slip up, check out Aquarius Man Secrets. It's chock full of practical advice and real-world tips women use to build a happy, successful relationship with the Aquarius guys in their lives. And pass his every test. Click the link in the description. If you are enjoying this video, make sure you smash the like button. Your Aquarius man tests you. Final thoughts. The Aquarius man will test you with his eccentric personality. He is not a romantic. He is a visionary man, and he knows relationships are not the only way to have a full life. The Aquarius man is here to bring a revolution. His drive is having a greater purpose, in being able to be a successful contributor to society. A good partner for the Aquarius man is someone who will be able to share the same sentiments and is not emotionally dependent. It would be best if that person can keep a busy life and not rely on the Aquarius man to be happy. If you've enjoyed this video and want more, make sure to like and subscribe.